Okay, we are attempting again, but before I commit to anything, so let's just go. Whatever you say about the sun, Antarctica is observably flat. Okay, I think we're trying this one more time. We have been dealing with some technical issues, but nothing insurmountable. Likely, I'm just going to have to upgrade a few things, or perhaps take this by a computer shop and just see if I can streamline things. I might even try Streamlabs' most latest software. Who knows? We'll see. But the main thing here is I want to see if the audio is choppy. Are we missing sentences here and there? And as soon as we get kind of an idea on how stable it is. So while we wait, let's go ahead and play One-Eyed Jack's new track, Dawn of the New Day.
Them really hard. Then you host them like they like it. Let your daddy go. Oh yeah.
All right, that is One-Eyed Jack and the Murder Hornets, Dawn of the New Day, released just in time for the inauguration. He contacted me a couple weeks ago when he was working on the song and asked me to do a video. So I came up with some concepts. I was going to do some stop motion animation kind of stuff, where you just do imageflip.com and a bunch of JPEGs. But I've been working with Sora.com, this text to video generators, trying to create a storyboard for the Penguinati script. And I thought, this would be a great time to get some practice in. And so I spent the last week or so immersed in it. And so this is the first video I've made with this software. So I'll say thanks to One-Eyed Jack for asking me to create this based off of his lyrics and his vision and his sound. And I think this is one of his, this is pretty much what you can expect from One-Eyed Jack's music. World War III, Pope Elon. These things have deep meta script tie-ins. And of course, I try to make the video reflect that. So again, if you want to get this, go to my newsletter at ips.monster, and I have a link to One-Eyed Jack's page. Go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. So we've had a few issues with Gremlins tonight, and so I restarted again and again. But I thought, let's just go ahead and play some music videos and see if things stabilize. And I think we're stable. Today's been an interesting day. We have a lot of things to go over. I think the main news of the day, I haven't even seen what the headlines have said, but Elon Musk Nazi salute shocks no one. He did this Roman salute thing, and I'm pretty sure that's breaking the internet. And I'm looking through Twitter and stuff, and it seems like the response is exactly what they planned. I just realized what a meme vector the guy is. Because if you were to do that gesture, if you were stern and humorless, somebody like General Flynn, people would consider you to be a devil, evil, inciting some kind of destructive impulse in people, stochastic violence. But Musk does it, and they say, oh, he's autistic. Okay, well, if he's so-called autistic and he can't, because of this, he can't restrain himself from throwing a Nazi salute at a presidential podium, then how is he able to successfully get these rockets up there? He's sending us to Mars, if you believe the story. It doesn't comport. And I'm just suggesting that they use the cover of humor and memes to say serious things. It's a kind of a, like, I'm not saying he's dog whistling, but I kind of think it's being taken as such. So I don't know what you think. Now, here's an interesting one as well. I've noticed a lot of Dems, a lot of lefties are getting a little insurrection-y up in here. Trump said this on Elon Musk, quote, "He knows those computers better than anybody. All those computers, those vote-counting computers, and we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide." So many take this to mean that this is Trump admitting that Elon Musk helped him to steal the election. Now, the reason why this is intriguing to me is that I've been talking about Netflix's The Madness and how the billionaire in The Madness is based on Musk. And there are other characters in there I could identify for you, but the Musk-esque billionaire is financing internet Nazis, and he helps steal the election. He gets taken out later, and it's a mirror of the CEO murder by Luigi Mangione. There's a lot of overlap between Netflix The Madness and Musk and our present political climate. In fact, The Madness's title is about mind viruses, because in The Madness, not only is he financing internet Nazis, but they intimate that he helped steal the election. Now, they didn't mention Trump, but it's inferred. So here we have a lot of people responding to it. It sounds like an affirmation that Musk stole the election for Trump.
Pennsylvania, where he spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania, and he's a popular guy, and he was very effective, and he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote-counting computers, and we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon. And then he...
Pennsylvania. Jeff Crowder says a blatant admission of guilt and voter fraud. I mean, you're going to hear what you want to hear. Pixie Dust. He just admitted to rigging the votes with Elon's help. Trump confesses to cheating by letting Musk rig the voting machine, but that's okay, right? Says Tony Van Dogen. Art Candy, is this a confession that he cheated? I'm 100% shocked. Trump says elections are rigged. Here he acknowledges it. He acknowledges that Musk rigged it for him. Trump said, yeah, this is exactly how people are taking it. Obviously, it's choose your own apocalypse. Whatever you want to believe is cool. You're encouraged to be a subjectivist and a relativist. Nothing is true, everything's permitted. Now, that doesn't count for me. I am something of an objectivist. And I've said before, and I maintain this, the IPS is the only objectivist think tank on Earth. You're welcome to prove me wrong. Try to find an objectivist think tank. You won't. You go to the Objectivist Society, all the Ayn Rand fans, guess what? From the very beginning, their philosophic premise of objectivism was refuted. It was contradicted by mass media because they assumed the news was real. And if your assumption is that the news is a window to the world and it's objective, you're mistaken. And your philosophic framework meant to keep you in objective reality is subverted the instant you accept the screen's implicit argument from authority. And they fell for all of it. All right, let's see here. Isabel Ann says, Trump left WHO, climate agreement, reinstated military that were released from vax refusal, closed the borders. He's a hero now. Yeah, I've heard that story. People are like, oh, look, he's pardoning the January 6ers. Honestly, I think the QAnon shaman should go back to prison. But more importantly here, what do we mean that he's releasing these political prisoners? These are all crisis actors. I notice a lot of people are still they're still drinking the Kool-Aid here. And we should be past that. I know that Trump is more entertaining than Biden, but the political horseshoe itself is rigged. And Trump is no less deep state than Joe Biden, or Obama for that matter. It's a clown show. And taking sides like in a football game and stuff, I understand. It's just teams, it's tribalism, it's entertainment. But we have to keep in mind that the PSYOP entertainment complex is built upon lies and you not filtering lies out and information. The masses are so misinformed. And I know what you're saying. Restored America. He made America great again. He fixed TikTok. The TikTok thing where it went down and I think it went back up. I didn't even notice. I don't log into TikTok. He pardoned the entire Biden pardoned his entire family on the way out. I'm actually glad to see that. Looks like we might have some buffering again. It might just be, and this has been the last few days, maybe a little bit longer. It may be a hardware issue. And if it is, I have an idea. If we're going to experience continued buffering, what I'll do is I'll switch over to live streaming off of my phone, which I can do. Just restart your stream. Sometimes it gets stuck. Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm actually monitoring for lost frames, and it's telling me on OBS that the stream quality is good. It does say 8% of the frames are being dropped, so it's kind of a mixed message. But if it's going to be problematic, if it's going to be an issue here, what I'll do is I'll just stream off of my phone until I can solve it. No big deal. We're not going to miss anything here. I've got extensive notes, lots to talk about, a lot of cringe-ertainment, a lot of metascript, and a lot of new information to pour over here. And this Trump Elvis megalopolis thing is a big deal. So we'll talk about that as well. Musk and Melania facing a Elvis impersonator. It's peak weirdness, but it also perfectly connects to megalopolis, which is something I want to talk about. Okay, Daniel says it was buffering for me. Yeah, I want to get past all the buffering as soon as I can. So let's just we'll just go ahead and not rush things here. Elon, as I said before, we're not cherry picking. This isn't Texas acknowledging what most people don't notice. The deliberate synchronization between mainstream in the movie and out that he rigs the election. And before the madness came out, Musk wasn't that close to Trump. I mean, he was showing up at reiterates the predictive value of Netflix. Yeah, it looks like we're having some issues with buffering, so I'm going to try some different solutions.